Welcome to Classic Critique with Mercedes. I'm Mercedes, and today we're discussing the film Beloved, director Jonathan Demme. So for those of you who are kind of sitting there wondering, going, what is Beloved? You know what I mean? Or who is Jonathan Demme? What is this movie that you just picked out of a hat? Let me give you a brief history on the director Jonathan Demme. Jonathan Demme is kind of a filmmaker who chooses really gritty, intense, mysterious movies who they kind of have an unexplainable meaning. For instance, he won the Academy Award for Silence of the Lambs, you know, and that was a Clarice, come to me, Clarice. I'm sorry, I had a flashback, but I'm trying to get you to go where I'm going, you know what I mean? And he's great at doing this particular job. So pay attention to Jonathan Demme. So let's hop right into it. This film, Beloved, it stars Oprah Winfrey, Danny Glover, Thandie Newton, and a very young Kimberly Elise in her absolute prime. Thandie Newton, in case you're unfamiliar with her, she was in Crash. Look that up. Thandie Newton is an incredible actress, and I mean, she's one of those who doesn't get the notoriety that she truly deserves in Hollywood. A little brief history on Beloved. Toni Morrison wrote the book Beloved in 1987, and she was inspired to write this story after hearing one of a woman named Margaret Gardner, who was a slave hundreds of years ago and ran away with her children, and after being caught by her slave master and trying to be re-enslaved again, she decided to kill her children as opposed to allowing them to go back to the lives of slavery. At the beginning of the film, you see Seth living in a home in Ohio as a free woman, with her companion, Paul D., played by Glover, and her youngest daughter, Denver, who survived the attacks, played by Kimberly Elise. Now here's where the plot thickens. Throughout the entire film, you're under the illusion that Seth is being almost haunted by the child that she killed. And at the beginning of the story, there is an actual spiritual being in their home that is haunting the house. When they come home from a carnival one day, there's a young woman casually laying in front of their house waiting for them to get home. Denver is the one who runs up and wants a new playmate. However, Paul D is extremely suspicious of this new visitor. The woman introduces herself as Beloved. Put this in a nutshell, Beloved is the child that so many years ago Seth did murder in the barn. And she has come back to kind of build a relationship with Seth. I know you're thinking, oh, this is weird, I don't like spirits. But it's very interesting, don't you think? After Beloved causes complete chaos in this home, Seth is driven to the guilt of realizing that this is her child that she killed so many years ago. And she's coming to grips with trying to be the mother that she was not before. So she spoils Beloved, buys her all kinds of candies and dolls and anything you could think of. The reason I chose to do this film is because it is extremely weird. And I watched it a long time ago as maybe a teenager, and I did not get it whatsoever. I'm like, what is going on? This lady just came back from the dead, and she was a baby when she died, but she's like 30 now. What is going on? And now to see it as a young adult, my eyes are a little more open to the spiritual realm of everything that's going on. And it's really more about the guilt that you've been harboring, and if things do come back to haunt you, how you deal with those things. I say see the film. I've only given it 2.5 shoes, but the content that it addresses is extremely important. It really depicts on how the slave's mentality was and how they put things into perspective, which is extremely valuable. So, that's my take on Beloved. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Hey. Just joking. I don't know what to say. I mean, we all got some skeletons in our closet. Hello. Hey. No, but not me, you know. I ain't got no skeletons. You got skeletons? I ain't got no skeletons. I ain't talking to nobody, but you know what I'm saying. I ain't got no skeletons. That's gonna be a blooper.